madness. I said, yo, man, I got me up. I want to be live where I swear. Now he said, my been rapping, my whole man, I get it. My girl was doing, I'm breaking the profit. On my way, people calling me names. All the trouble I see, I do at the beat. When the suffering, the success, I can't pay the poor. Only how I can pay. Sooner I live on my hustle pay. Never, and I'm rushing myself. Keep it cool, everything I'm a CC. Too much rushing, I'm probably chasing. One day. One day. I'm getting cool. One day.
I'm also gonna pay one day. Enemies, they're gonna see my face. Me, but I know I'm not watching it. One day, success gonna come my way. I know my hustle gonna pay one day. Enemies, they're gonna see my face. Me, but I know I'm not watching it. One day, success gonna come my way. Yeah. My mama was so angry. My papa was so angry. My friend was here on my knee. Enemies that will come on and listen. So I'm on my way to this person that looking for money. Looking for money, looking for money. I want make mama happy. Want make papa happy. Want make all my brothers and sisters to come around me.
Yeah, copy the group. Why you know you also? Why saying the go by the Genesis? Shall come at the fire, shall come at the power. I feel every working on Wednesday. You must look for the mind, you must look for the mind. All in the dark, all in the dark, all in the week, all in the week, all in the Sunday.
My mama was so angry.
No more
My papa was so angry. My friend was here on my knee. Enemies don't come on and listen. So I'm on my
Amazon, you are a famous star now.
I'm an agent here at AmeriLife, and I help people with their Medicare, life insurance, and annuities. If you ever need anything, please give me a call. My number is 434-426-9493. And we're located in Cranston, Rhode Island.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tuna Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson talk show on this Monday, November 28th, 2022. What's happening in Providence, Rhode Island? Right now it's 50 degrees. It's going to be sunny. We're not going much higher. It's going to stay as it is. Maybe 51 degrees would be the highest for today. But as usual, I tell my people, take heed and govern yourselves accordingly. You never know what may happen. Murphy's Law, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Take heed. Safety first. Put on your seatbelts. What's the news in Liberia this morning? It's a sad thing for all of us to learn about the accident of our finance minister, Mr. Samuel Toure, coming from Lofa County over the weekend, where he went to attend the graduation ceremony as a guest speaker. Coming home, he had an accident. His speaker somersaulted, and he's on a critical list, according to reports from Monrovia, in the Phoebe Hospital in Banga, Bon County. He and his wife are security. It's sad. It is sad. But these are our officials. These are the people responsible to fix our roads. And if they neglect their duties and they want to speed on the same highway that they neglect to fix, I rest my case. What's else in the news? The Swedish government is so tired with the corruption in Liberia, they have offered to help our General Auditing Commission in any way they can to stop corruption in Liberia. Because they say like corruption in Liberia has gone worldwide now. The whole world knows that Liberia is a corrupt nation. And somebody has to come to our help to alleviate the hardship on the Liberian people. So the Swedish government is stepping up and they're giving the aid, a grant, whatever it is, to the government, to the General Service Agency. The Christians, my Christian people are fighting in Mangibi County over Nathaniel McGill. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine this? I will deal with that in my first part of my topics. Alexander Williams, the former deputy boss of Legis, our Census Bureau for Statistics, has been complaining that people are threatening his life and want to kill him and his family. This thing has been going on since before he was fired, since he brought up allegations against Samuel Toure and the director of the Bureau of stealing money and putting it in several accounts. And now his life is being threatened. This thing been going on for a while. Now the Interreligious Council, all the churches, the Muslims, the Christians, the Buddhists, all of them are come together and say, enough is enough. We stand with this family. If the government of Liberia want to kill this man or cannot protect him from evil people, we'll protect him. They say some gunmen, unknown gunmen, went to his house and tried to kill him and his family the other day. By the help of God, it was prevented. That's why the Interreligious Council has stepped in and demanding that these people be protected. Okay? So that's the news from Liberia this morning. My topics are, let me put my topics up this morning. I want you to see my new board here. See how the X is moving up. The lucky X, the lucky X, the lucky X. Hey. Okay, let my board come around and we'll deal my topics for this morning. Anyway, my second topic is American economy and lifestyle for dummies. Remember yesterday I told you I would talk about American lifestyle, the credit card and all of that, because some of our people are suffering. My first topic for the day is, are a Liberian American and Christian. I have a say in everything Liberian and belonging to me and my Liberian people. Period. Okay? So let me take a break and then we'll start my topics for this morning. Bear with me, my people. My peoples, you bear with me. How long has this business been in operation?
We've been in business for about 5 years now.
How has the cooperation of the community been?
It's been pretty much supportive, not just Africans, but also our brothers and sisters of the African American community also been supportive, as well as other African and even other nationalities. So far, so good. We've been having a lot of support from different ethnic groups and different nationalities.
I am a Liberian American and Christian. I have a say in everything that has to do with Liberia and belonging to my Liberian people. Why? As a Liberian nation and Liberians, true Liberians, I'm not talking about the Liberians who just coming to Liberia, calling themselves Liberia after the war. We sift out our country later on. And we will do away with all those false Liberians. But right now, we sift out our diplomatic corps, free them of the aliens and the foreigners that carry our diplomatic passports at all, then we deal with our citizenship. We set it up correct, okay? Because as Liberians, we have 3 basic foundations in our nation. One, we have a historical foundation where our nation was founded by Christians for the sole purpose of the survival of Negro people and our Christian heritage. And from Monrovia, we spread Christianity not only throughout Liberia, but throughout Africa. We spread our Christian faith throughout Africa. In every setting you find Liberians, you find them saying the Lord's Prayer, bringing our Christian heritage to where they are and to whoever people they are among. So we have a great Christian historical heritage. 2, we have a foundational Christian root in Liberia as Christians. That's our nation. It belongs to the Muslims. It belongs to the Buddhists. It belongs to nobody else but the Christians. We founded that country, and that country was founded upon Christian principles. Love God and love each other as we love ourselves. That are the 2 founding principles upon which Liberia was founded, our Christian principles. That's why, despite the religions of other people, our nation embraces all religions. And we try to convert you through peaceful means to the love of Jesus Christ. That's our duty. That's our profound duty, fundamental duty of all Liberians. If you're a Christian and you're Liberian, that's your duty, to spread Christianity throughout Liberia. In every setting you sit, to make sure you call the name of Jesus Christ or the Holy Trinity. So that's our foundational thing. Then we have our Republican duty. We founded this republic. Our republic was founded on those two foundational principles I told you about. Our flag was made after our nation country that helped us found Liberia. Our laws and everything made similar to America, so that it enables us to benefit from the great inheritance of the greatest nation in this world. There's nothing wrong with us taking examples from America. Our people in America too. And we cannot divorce ourselves, our indigenous people, from our American people. We can't. Because whether you believe it or not, over this 200 years, we have enabled ourselves by our similar culture. You can come from every area of Liberia. We have one basic similar Liberian culture. Certain things all of us will not tolerate. Certain things we tolerate. Certain things we're forcible. But our culture is intact. We have a Liberian culture. We have a language. We have a Liberian language. We have a Liberian socialites. We have a Liberian behavior. Everything we have is ours. Everything. We have our music, our own. We have our own system of existence based on Christianity, and nothing can change that. And the reason I'm doing this topic this morning, I didn't want to touch on it, but some needs to touch on it because of what happened in My Liberian County. You got Christians fighting among themselves because one group saying, "Oh, let's take out of this Maggie business, the now business," and the other group saying, "This man's a criminal. He cannot serve in our government." I applaud the group that says McGill is a criminal and cannot serve in our government, because the first group of Christians don't know who they are. They are lukewarm, they are dirty and low-down Christians who need to be kicked in the asses by Jesus Christ. Because you cannot be lukewarm with the Republic of Liberia. No Christian in our nation can be lukewarm with the laws, with the societal norms, and the systems that govern our country. No Christian can be silent or lukewarm about it. That is a Christian nation, and we all have a say in it. And if our nation is being messed up, it's being led astray, it's being led by rogues and low-down, dirty criminals, we must stand up and speak out and speak up for our country, for our constitution, for our system of governance, and especially for our Christian church. Now, for too long, we've been silent. We got a rogue and murderer like Prince Johnson calling himself having a church. We got a devil and evil criminal like our president, George Weah, called having a church, and we are accepting it. It is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. And we Liberian people need to rise up against these criminals and murderers and tell them, no, enough is enough. You cannot play with our Christian church. You can do anything you want to do. We'll fight with the law. But to touch our Christian church and say, you pastor, is George Weah a pastor? Who ordained this demon and wicked criminal football player pastor? Who ordained him? Prince Johnson. Who ordained this evil rogue and murderer in our country pastor? You think Nigerian people got power over our Liberian churches? No. They can go to the Nigerian, Ghanaian masters and pastors and voodoo chiefs and all they want to do. They ain't got no damn control over the Liberian church, because we are separate and distinct. We know our rules and ourselves. We know where we stand on our Christian grounds, and we don't have to depend on the Ghanaians or the Nigerians or any damn other African group of Christians to tell us who we are. We brought Christianity to Liberia. Where were they? When like the Africans were running behind the juju bastards and all those things and the shrines and all this, where were they? We brought Christianity to Africa. The white man can try to claim it, say, oh yeah, we brought it. Yeah, but the Africans did not respond to the white people that they responded to us as Africans, bringing Christianity to Africa. It's a different era. So when people don't know who you are, when you Christians in Liberia don't know who you are, you lukewarm bastards just running around calling yourself Christians, don't know who you are. You playing politics with our Christianity. Let me tell you something. Be warned. The Holy Trinity will crush you when we come back. Because right now the devil ruling our country. And we're trying to get rid of it. And the Christians have not returned yet. But we're coming home. All of us not perfect. We got our little blemishes of sins all around us, but we're coming home. We believe in Jesus Christ. And above all, believe in the Holy Trinity. And we're coming home. This mess you're doing in our country with your lukewarm Christians and your dirty Christians, and we'll tell you about your fruits, because you're the fruits, let me tell you, Christians, fruits do not always mean children of offspring. Fruit means your ideals, your thinking, your behaviors. That's your fruit. If these people see these rogues and criminals in our country stealing our money and betraying our people and bringing us down to dirt and nothing, and they want to support them or be silent as Christians, Jesus will smite you. The Holy Spirit will crush you, and your offspring will be dead and killed. Just like Moses and our fathers before us killed the evil sinners. You will be killed. All you lukewarm Christians will be killed. And glory be to you Christians that are standing up and saying these people cannot be leaders in our country. Glory be to all you Magibi Christians who are standing up like true Christians on the principles of Jesus Christ and not on the politics of our goddamn country. Liberia is damned. And anyone who's standing in the politics of Liberia today is damned with Liberia. Our nation needs revival. Our Christian people need to rise up. The stealing, the debauchery, the sin, the raping, gone too far. And Christian Liberians cannot remain silent and take this mess. We don't have to follow this damn government either. Rise up. It is against our Christian principle. Our president cannot be in the pulpit saying he's a God man when he's a damn demon, a promiscuous philanderer. He needs to go to jail. Prince Johnson, a ruthless murderer, killer like this man in the pulpit of my God, calling himself a Christian, and you people in Liberia accept this thing and go to church with this man. All these government officials of Liberia are condemned. All of them are condemned. I did that mistakenly, but Jesus wanted my sound to go up. Bam, bam, you're condemned. You're condemned and you will die in hell. Because it's not right. Our nation is a Christian nation. And I'm calling on my Christian people. If you're really a Christian, if you're a true Christian, then you know your Christian duties to your country, Liberia. And if you don't know your country and you think you owe duty to George Weah or Prince Johnson or these negative criminals ruling our country today, then you are damned just like them. I condemn you. You are not a Christian. You are damned. Condemned. You are a Juju follower and belong in the hellfire with the Juju king. You stop it. Enough is enough in my country. My country is a country of Christianity. all you Muslim people, all you Juju people, all you wicked people won't follow these criminals leading my nation today. I condemn all of you to the hell with them. You will die and burn in hell with them. Christian Liberians, rise up. If you are Christian and you believe in Jesus Christ, that he is the Son of the only God that we believe in, then rise up. Because we cannot keep wicked people like George Weah, who's claiming to be a pastor, and we know deep down he's not a pastor. He's not even a damn Christian. And we listen to this evil man, and we listening to a man like Prince Johnson calling him senator and honorable and all this shit, and you will know these people in what? The breath they're breathing. Rise up, Christians. Rise up, my Christian people. Enough is enough. Don't let us die with these people. God has condemned all these evil and wicked people, these ruthless, callous, wicked people leading our country today. God has condemned them, and they will die in hellfire. And we cannot die with them. My Christian people, rise up. Rise up if you believe in Jesus Christ and you know these people are not the right people to be standing in the pulpit. Above all things, rise up against them. They are condemned to death and destruction. George Weah, Prince Johnson, all the ministers who sit in the churches with them and call on Jesus' name in a Juju church are condemned. Rise up, my Christian people. Rise up, my Christian people. This is our nation, and these criminals have had their day. Enough is enough. You see how they're having accidents? They ask God ready to punish them. But we cannot die with them because we end up like this. Birds of a feather flock together. We got to separate ourselves from these evil people now. You'll see God is punishing them now. All the money they're stealing, they can't fix the roads. All the money they're stealing, they want speed on the road like that. They own the road, like they own our money, our country, and everything. And Jesus is saying, no. Since our people gone astray, I got to teach you who the master is of Liberia. That they will start having accidents. All that money they're stealing, they will never enjoy. They will spend their days in hospital. And Liberian hospital ain't got no medicine. Now they carry some. You see how God is good? You see how God is good? This is our Christian God showing us how powerful he is. That no man is above God. When you destroy our country, you deplete our resources, you steal our money, you got to go to the hospital. No medication there. Like somebody wrote on my page, I think that was Auntie Jalo, she wrote, you think the suffering in Liberia accident for only poor people? No, for all of us. Hospital and sickness for poor people? No, for all of us. Thank you, Auntie Jalo. I read that. I laughed too. Because they think they will just steal, and don't care about our country and think they can just come to America all the time. But before you come to America, you got to get first aid in a hospital in Liberia. No matter how rich you are, when you have accident, they can't rush you from the accident straight to the airport to America. No. They got to rush you to the same nasty, dirty hospital you got our poor people living in. You will end up in the same places before you die. And some of all the money you steal, you will die. And we'll take it back for you because in death or not, we're coming for our money. But our government money, you can steal it. So you can bury yourself in caskets, in gold, in diamond. We break all that shit down and throw your body in the dirt and take our gold and diamond back. Gold and diamond can't spoil. So you can use all that in the casket. We break that casket down, melt it, take our gold back and throw your bodies in the dirt. Let the dogs and the dirt and the animals eat your bones too. We ain't got time for you. Chandler, you ain't got time for us. You got our people, our mothers going to hospital, no medication. You say you're building hospital. You're stealing all the money. You got all your wives and your girlfriends enjoying the wealth of our country while we're suffering. This is a Christian nation. And God finished swearing out of y'all. He started with the finance minister who one of the biggest rogues in our nation. Now he on a critical list. Let's see where he will go. Let's see who the next one coming to have accident with. But this what happened when our people tell us they love us, and when we look all around, they shafting us in the asses. How you love us? How you love us? Then you do all the unlawful thing to kill us. You can't love us. You go off 2 months vacation. Whoever goes on 2 months vacation in our government, in Liberia government with $2 million and 50 people and all these things to the World Cup and all of that. What is all of this going on? And our Christian people accepting it. And we think that God will save our nation when he has empowered us to build this nation. Who do you think built this nation? We build it with our hands at the instruction that God gave us. Now we are majority Christians and we're acting like idiots and criminals and murderers. And got these people running our country down to the ground. And we say we're mostly Christians. You believe that? I really don't believe we're majority Christians in Liberia. Maybe we atheists or juju people. But Christianity, Christians will sit down and see our country that God built for us and empower us with the wisdom to build our hands, to use our hands to build, sitting down and got our nation like behind me. Everywhere in our nation looking like this behind me. In our capital building, there's no water there. People got to carry their own bucket to go talk. When you shit, you waste the water in it. We're tired with this nastiness. This is nastiness. This is native shit. This is country shit. We're tired with it, man. We're tired with it. We're tired with it. Our country can't go through this thing. You can't bring us down to animals, man. This is animal living. We're going to think in the modern way to the world today. Our legislature ain't got no flush toilet. We ain't got no running water. You got all the useless men there. These people that wash their hands. Can you shake these people's hands who are our government officials? They are nasty. These people that use toilet paper. These people that are leading us, our government is useless. Oh Lord, man, I won't cuss these people. I won't cuss them so bad. Because they are animals. These animals leading us. These low down, dirty, non-Christian animals leading us. These are heathens leading us. These people don't wash their hands. They go in the bathroom. They can't clean their asses. I bet you go in that Capitol building, all they so stink with shit because all of them got nasty things on them. You can't fresh toilet. And you got fresh toilet. You got running water. How you wash your hands? How you clean your asses? I want to know. Maybe the people in Liberia live in the same way. All of you come from America, you can clean your butts and shit. Walking around with poo-poo in your butt and things. Nasty people. Where you get toilet paper from? Then you say you're Christians. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Have mercy on me. That's my topic for this day on this issue. Because when I think about the nastiness among my government officials, I'm sick. Because there is no way these people can be clean. No water. No water to flush the toilet. No water to wash your hands in the whole building. You see no people ready to take their time to take a cup of water to wash their hands? No. Those people shit and clean their asses. They got toilet paper? I don't think they even got toilet paper in that place. The people using comic book sheets. That was no damn. That was we can't find no comic book in Liberia. The whole legislature, they got comic books on the ground. When you poo-poo, you take mosquito, you wriggle it, then you clean your behind and drop it in a little bucket they got there because nothing to flush it. You drop it in the toilet, it's finished. The water can't finish it. Gosh, man, the nastiness is unbelievable. Can you imagine a whole country of our features just nasty? Nasty, nasty, nasty. Nasty. Oh, Lord, they're so nasty. People, there is no way under the sun you can convince me that all those men and women go in that bathroom in the legislature, when they shit or piss, they don't wash their hands. Those people don't wash their hands. Those people don't wash their hands. So you better be careful. American people, you're shaking these people's hands. You better be careful. Y'all go eat with them, y'all shake their hand, you ain't wash your hand, you go eat. COVID-19 small. Shit. These old people shit in their butt, they be bring it down, shake it all in their fingernails and things. Nasty country. Nasty country. Any nation you go to, they got water there to wash their hands, they got water there to clean their behinds. The leaders, they're nasty, they're dirty and funky. And this is the country they call my Christian nation. Our country has deteriorated so low down that we got animals in our legislature. Animals, killers and murderers and juju people, ritualistic people in our legislature, murderers. Then you expect God to bless our country? Are you Christian people in Liberia? Are there Christians in Liberia? You must be sleeping under some bedrock or some nasty ground or something. I don't believe there are Christians in Liberia. I rest my case on this. Christians will not be living in a nasty nation with nasty government and nasty people over them like these people have. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Attorney Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson. I'm here on Broad Street at 934 Broad Street at Sonia's Jewelry. I'm here with the proprietor. Sir, can you tell us your name and how long this business has been here?
Hi, my name is Pedro Feliz. We've been in business for more than 25 years.
And what kind of support do you get from the community?
Oh, we get a very strong support for the community. It's proved that we've been here for already 25 years. That means that we're getting very good support for the community, and we're very proud of the support that they provide to us.
Do you have any message for my people?
Yes, one of the messages that I want to give to my customers is that if you ever need service related to jewelry, or if you ever need to buy a present for your relative, just think about us. Because when you think about us, not only you helping us, you also we're gonna be sure that you're getting the best piece of jewelry at the best price in the community. And also we have other kind of services. We have selection of watches, and we do custom pieces like name jewelry and name rings. A lot of stuff related to jewelry. We also do jewelry repair. If you ever need service or want new pieces, you're more than welcome, so we can do it for you.
Thank you very much, Pedro.
You're very welcome, Mr. Chesson.
Have a good day.
You too, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
It's good to be back. Let's get into my second topic. American economy and lifestyle for dummies. Why I say for dummies? I'm not an economist. Yes, I did economic courses, but this, what I'm doing right now for my people, is from my own personal experiences with the economic system and lifestyle in this nation. Let me tell you something. There are two types of systems in this economy. One, for the sort of well-off, and one for the poor. Students fall in the well-off categories because in every nation we have two classes. We're supposed to have three, but the middle class has disappeared in most countries. So we just got the rich and the poor now. So the students fall in somewhere along that line and reach at the lowest tenor of the rich category. Because all the while we're in this country here, when I came, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nobody. I was struggling to build myself. I had to start from factory. I wasn't living in D.C. with my people there who knew people and could get people to. I was on my own, man. I just came here with my mother. I had to learn my own way around. And there were not much people in Rhode Island to show me a way around because Rhode Island, Liberians at that time were here to do factory work and nursing work. They were plenty in this country, in this state. Oh, the factory work. Any factory job you want to get in Rhode Island, you could get it. You could leave. That's what I did. I left factories. When I get tired, I just move 1 week. Then I did a nursing home job 1 week, because there was a poor community. So you come here, nobody knew anybody. The few people that knew people, you didn't see them because they didn't come around us. Right now, the real Liberians here making money, you don't see them. They're among the Rhode Islanders. They don't come in the poor community. Maybe they will send cash once in a while, but they don't really come. So we who just came from America and didn't know our way around, we had to end up in the factory. So whether you want no proud business in your country. You can't be proud. You can't come here and say, oh, I'm proud. I got a degree. They don't recognize our degree here. Only now that more Liberians in Rhode Island, when you say you graduate from University of Liberia, they may pay attention to you now. Because they pay attention to me sometimes now when I show my law degree and things, because they know the potential of Liberians. They know many of us are educated. They know we are educated. They know the standard of our education is good, especially those from our old era. Not the new Liberians coming, not the old Liberians with university degree. Most people come to accept us now as knowledgeable people when we show our degrees. Okay? So, but before when I came, they didn't care whether you had a degree, master degree, nothing. Then when you got it, when they do accept your degree, they say you don't understand American culture, which was right to some extent, and which was racist to some extent. You see, because anybody can learn people's culture. You just need to stay here for a while and you acclimate. That means you adjust to the culture. So for me, when I first came, I couldn't find no job, man. Everywhere I went, I could find a job in the lower sector, toting crates and things like that, and doing laborer's job. There were plenty in Rhode Island. But to move up, no. Even you struggle to move up, the people don't want you in the system. The first thing they say, no, you don't understand the culture. And sometimes it's right too. Let me tell you why. American people are jovial. They joke a lot. They laugh a lot. But they don't mess with the job. You see, that's a distinction. You can always laugh on the job. But when the serious shit hit the fan, you better know it's serious. Because it's serious and you can lose your job for it. So it's good to joke with all the people in the office because they'll come to you, hey, brother, and they'll joke and laugh with you. But you got to be very careful how you joke and laugh with them. Okay? Because coming from Africa, you don't understand the people joking system. You don't understand the joking system. The joking system is not personal. It's peripheral. They joke each other about frivolous things on the job. You know, you hear some people, one or two people calling themselves Portuguese and all of that. Africans, don't join them. Don't join them. You hear them calling themselves Portuguese, and oh man, I'm a Portuguese. I'm just a poor Portuguese, and everybody will laugh and things like that. You can laugh, but don't join them. If they like you in the workplace, you get to know it by the way they treat you, by the way you will get to know it. If they don't like you, they will keep you. They will not joke too much with you. They will keep you aside. They will be more serious with you. Many of us come to this country. We are serious about everything we do. We don't joke about things. So when people joke about us, we take it a bit serious. You see, that's why they say we don't understand the culture. Because sometimes we joke with us, we take racism seriously. Because we're scared to lose our jobs. We take everything seriously. In this country, the people take things lightly on the job because everybody work for 8 hours. It's a tedious thing to work for 8 hours and do the same thing over and over sometimes. So people keep themselves alive on the job, joking and talking and all kind of things. But it got limits. It's not personal. It's not about woman and man business. Okay, you hear the people joking about woman and man business. They know what they're talking about. Don't put yourself in it. When you interject yourself in it, people can charge you with harassment. People can charge you with sexual harassment, sexual assault, all the kind of things you can get charged with it. Because we do not know how far to carry that joke, like those people doing it, until we learn. It's a system you got to learn. So I'm just saying that so you don't get in trouble. I know people who go on a job and they're joking with the Africans and things like that. They laugh and laugh. Even with your own people, don't joke with your own people like that. Too much jealousy in this country. Everybody fighting for people's jobs. That job you got, people will laugh and talk with you, but people want that job because that job is more money for their families. Don't joke with your job. Don't joke with other people until you learn the system. You must learn the system of where you're working. When you stay there for 2-3 years on the job, just be jovial, just be casual. You know, you don't have to go there, be stuck up and be scared of everything. No, don't be scared. Just don't interject yourself into everything. Watch things as it go on. You see the people joking on the job, knocking each other's head, resting on the job. Watch it. Don't jump into it. You know, they watch it. Watch everything you do. Don't be stuck up. Because if you stuck up, they will classify you as mean. They say, oh, that man mean. That man not social. They're quick to classify people in this country. So you got to watch how you deal with people. Don't be stuck up. Don't be too scared. Because I know some of us be stuck up because we're scared. You know, just take it easy. Talk to them casually. You don't have to be mean to them. You know, some of them are racist. You will get to know it as time go on. Some of them self will come and tell you that man racism. Don't mind that man is stupid. Some of them, they got some good white people. They will come and teach you. They say, don't mind that man, he's racist. Just do what you gotta do, man. Don't mind these people. Even your bosses, they got some good bosses. They will give you good advices. You may not see it as good at that time, but as you work, you will see, hey, this guy told me something that was good, and I will learn it. But when you're on the job, you go there to make your money for you and your family. Don't be scared. Don't be stuck up. Just do what you got to do. You got to do what other people do. You know, they invite you to do this. Hey, man, guys, I took this, man, I got things to do. Just give second excuse. You don't got to say, no, I ain't want to do it. Say, no, man, I got things to do, man. I ain't want to do it. I took this, man. And they will understand. Just say, hey, I'm busy, man. I ain't want to do that thing. I got things to do, man. And they will understand. Or they say, oh, man, I'm all busy, man. Man. Once in a while, if you get used to them, you want to join any fun, you can join it. But you got to get used to it. You got to know how the supervisor responds to it. Sometimes the supervisor comes, you get pissed off. Then you, the rookie in there, when they start punishing people, you stuck in there too. just be mindful, because some of the wicked people, when they do things, they will try to sneak it on you because you're the rookie. In certain situations, in certain agencies, the rookie is always the last to be hired, and you got to do probational period. During that period, you can't do anything wrong. They will fire you. Anything wrong, they can fire you for any reason. They can fire you for any reason. And you can go to court and order and say, no, the man on probational period, we didn't like what he was doing, fire him. You'll lose. Okay? So just understand that. And as I was telling you about this two-tier system in this country, you will learn it when you come here. One, how I say, like me, I had nobody to help me. So I had to struggle for myself. So everything was hard, man. Oh, man, it was hard. You can't get credit card. You can't get this. You can't get nothing. But let me tell you, as soon as I applied for college, and I was accepted in law school to do my thing in Pittsburgh. I went to Pittsburgh to law school. I received so many credit cards, I didn't know what to do with it. People were sending me credit cards from all of the woods, man. Companies I never heard of were sending me credit cards. Man, yeah, credit card. And you know those days when I applied for, when they send you credit card, it got $25,000 on it, $50,000 on it. You can go and cash that card in and take that whole $50,000. In those days, I don't think you can do it these days. You can't cash the whole amount on the card that doesn't take all the cash. They want to know your income and all the kind of thing. But in those days, once you get that credit card and that credit card says you have a $25,000 limit, you could take that credit card as poor as you are and go to the bank and cash that credit, put that credit card down, tell them you want money, you want your $25,000, and they will write you a check for $25,000 and give it to you. You could put up, but you owe on the card. But people used to do that. People used to do that like hell. People used to take the whole credit card, take the whole $25,000, $30,000 and abscond, and they will now cash it again. The banks will not suffer. All that thing is insured. So the insurance company will pay for it. But they still want to catch the fraud because they start putting more restriction on how much you can take up, this and that. That's why things change. So when you're in America, you got to understand the system. When you getting all those credit cards in school, don't mean you can spend no credit cards like that. It's just telling you have access to $25,000. If you can pay that money back, if you have family, because as a student, you're on student loan, you're on family ties, you got all these kind of connection to give you money. So you got money coming in from everything. So if you can pay the monthly, so say if you take every amount you take, there's a low income, there's a low payment fee on it. Even if you take $25,000, they will not charge you $10,000 or $12,000 every month. They may charge you like $5,000, maybe for $25,000. You may go up to $5,000 a month. So you pay $5,000 every month until you pay that money or bring it down. The lower you bring it down, the lower the payment every month will come down. So it's a revolving system. So the more you pay, the lower your credit comes, the lower your payment comes down, and your credit increases. Because the more you pay, it shows that you can pay. You understand the system. You credible. You trustworthy. When you take the people money, you say you pay. At least you pay the low monthly payment. So like for me, say I get a credit card right now. My credit card got $4,000 on it. My payment for $4,000 right now is about $98 a month. For $4,000 to cover that money. So every month I pay the people money back. And most of that $98 I'm paying, they're not paying the money back. They're for interest. For the people interest. So everything goes with interest too. And we'll touch on that. So I'm just giving you the overview today because I can't start this topic right now. It's too late. But we'll start about the systems in America, the kind of economic systems, the school, the poor people, the wealthy people, all those systems, how they affect them with the standard of living. I will touch on it. I'm a dummy. So I will touch on it. Then I will touch on the credit cards, how they impact you when you're a student or when you're not a working person. And when you're a working person and you're a non-working person, we look at all those things and how you need to be careful in the things you do. Because, as I told you, this is a nice system if you understand how to live in the American system. Even dealing with the police, you can't be scared of the police. You can joke with them. Some of them are mean. Yes, some of them are mean. And some of them will hit you for nothing. I mean, physically hit you. I've been there too. All of them not good. But majority of them are good. And that what makes our police force good. Because the majority of them will forced to uphold the law. The majority of them will do good things. Only a small group of people in the police force and in the forces you see doing things against the law, doing things that are racist, doing things that hurt other people for nothing, doing things that rob other people. They got them here too, but they're not plenty. Because the majority of people here try to uphold their professionalism. They hold themselves out as professionals to do their job right. And to condemn other white people who do their job poor. They condemn them too. On my job, all of us condemn people who do their job poor. People who put us at security risk. We try to eliminate them from the system. Because when you put us at security risk, you can't be in our system. We can't trust you. You put us all in danger. So all the bad apples, we try to weed them out. Actually weed them out. Get them out of the system. So we start with this. This is just the beginning. So I'll be more organized tomorrow. I'll go step by step in what I want to do, how my system of American economy and lifestyle for dummies. Okay, we'll touch on that tomorrow. It's 8 o'clock right now. My class is done. I hope you enjoy my class thus far. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning. The week is on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Oh, Lord. Could you tell us your full name and when you got into business here?
Yes, my name is Raphael Leslie. We started a business, actually started in Boston first, and we expand here for about maybe 5 to 6 months now, and we finally gravitate into the community. We having a few different variety of customers coming in, trying our food, which we get good feedback. So we've been doing all right. We like the community, and we hope the community will support us.
Good. It's good to hear you get support.
Yes,
so you're gonna be on my show. What message do you have for people who will watch you?
Well, I would say Raphael's restaurant is actually one of the best around Massachusetts, and if you wish to get good tasting food, preferably like oxtail, curry goat, and jerk chicken, it's here at 568 Broad Street, Rhode Island, Providence. Come on down and enjoy some of the great Caribbean food.
Thank you very much, Raphael.
Yes, sir. You're welcome.
Okay. You enjoyed it? I'm out of here. Attorney Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson class is done. I'm out of here. Have a good day. I see you tomorrow.
We got something.